Hello, I have returned. Welcome to Word from Your Mother Tarot. And this is going to be another attempt to videotape the new and experimental advice from the Pleroma. Okay, you know how I've downsized on my oracles, but I don't want to get rid of them. So I decided that I would bring back the oracles under the guise of advice from the Pleroma in the Just the Facts Man. Now, if you're new here, you've already clicked off. Go ahead. This video is not for you. The Just the Facts Man is this regular 5-card energy reading with the Pleroma, the advice from the Pleroma, which is 4 short advice readings, and this deck has been altered with the removal of all the court cards and all the major arcana. So if you see what I'm saying, this isn't really a reading because it's both the most vague and the big, which is another form of vague, an awe-inspiring vague. So it's not really a reading so much as it is we're just trying to get we're taking the temperature of our desire, what we like, which way we lean. We're seeking for the light where we have not yet found it. And so, I tried not to look at any of these, but I've been doing these. And the 5 cards that we have at the bottom of this spread is the 5 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands upside down, the 8 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Now, the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles are both the upside down of the clarifying cards, and it's kind of the same thing. But the base of it is the reconsidering an old wrong, the holding off making a choice about an old wrong, something that was done to you wrongly, and you are withholding some sort of judgment or action on it, but you're leaning toward walking away because you know you could be happy and do it on your own. And then, girl will be so happy to see this, you feel quite detached about it. You're aloof. You're detached. You don't care. You're going to walk away because that's what cats do, what they would really like to do. They're not really good at sacrificing themselves for others. So, let me read you these words. Apathetic. See, you're detached. You're like, you're just not in it anymore. Forced enthusiasm. Disinterested. Aloof. That was your card in the earlier reading, was aloof. You seek aloofness. You want to be alone. And then here comes all the entitled villainization. But it's your way or the highway. You're bored. You're unflappable. You've played this game once too many times. You're not interested. You're a cool cat. You feel unaffected. Your outlook is that it's not your problem. You are into what you want when you want it. You're cool and calm, and you are disengaged. The number is 4. That is 1111. That refers to Janus, who is the god of doorways, and has more than one face. You look quite dignified. Yeah. Been there quite some time. You know the ropes, you know the ins and outs. And you're just watching. It gets easier, doing nothing gets easier and easier. By spring, you'll have an answer by spring. We had reading a series of stuff to make it to spring. Keep saving money. Keep putting stuff aside. Stock up supplies. Don't tell anybody. You don't have it. Now, you're really considering something that was done wrong to you in the past. And let me read you these words too, because it's the 2 of Wands upside down, so you hold off making this decision. But you're lacking a strategy. You're not putting anything back like I told you, are you? You need to reassess this. You need to make adjustments, set goals, and define your purpose. And I think that you need to be so well defined in this, because something really bad is happening, and none of this is going to work anyway. And you think you're preparing for one thing, but God's preparing you for something else that's coming. But anyway, you're looking at this. You're not inclined to go there again, and you need to be saving, which you're not. You can't do both. You got to pick, because you're going to go. You're going to go. You're not inclined to be here. Not interested at all. Not inclined to be here. Because you know you'd be better on your own. Your money is your money. You don't ask. You do. You do what you want to do. You buy what you want to buy. Okay. So, and you were minutely scrutinizing your relationship in the earlier reading as well. So you're leaning toward no. You're leaning toward leaving. You're earlier I said you was checking your list, checking it twice, and you're just about all done, ready to go. That's the way it went. That's what you've decided. You did it logically, a logical deduction. And that's why I said, what was it that you did love about him? Because it's important to look at that too, because you don't want to get down the road and regret it. Okay? And you did. You had a big look at it. Okay. I might as well be amused. Being annoyed is just a waste of my time. Okay. You have been thinking up. You are righting the wrong. You are levying a judgment. You are making the change that you need to make. And you're walking away. You're checking off all the boxes. You're almost wrapped up. You've done, well, that's all there is. You're tying up loose ends. You're severing that attachment, because you are the cat. And you'd be happier on your own. 9 of Cups. Wish card. Okay. And this is, you're coming out of this. This is now, and this is moving ahead of you, incoming. Heart, matters of the heart. And the 8 of Cups. This is upon you right now. You may be Cyndi Lauper driving all night. Well, that's to get to you. So no, but some sad song like that. Melissa Etheridge. Is that guitar on that chick's back? Yeah, it is. Okay. Release what doesn't serve you, emotionally unfulfilled. Time to move on, letting go. Walking away. I love you. I gotta go. Nine of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. I'll be fine. Don't you worry about me. Thunderstorm. Your life is very chaotic, or you wish it was, because you're going to get large. Getting large on a small scale. Walking away to live your life. The power and destruction, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control, an energy shift, conflict, triumph over evil. Fierce and booming conflict, an opportunity to overcome. The challenge itself is part of the, a rite of passage, like goats when they raise up on their hind legs and butt their heads together. It's almost a ritual, like Don Quixote jousting with windmills, slaying a dragon, a part in a play, not real life, pretending, playing house. Time to go. It's been far too calm for far too long. Stormy, chaos. Chaos is your comfort zone. And maybe it got a little too real. Four of Pentacles, refusing to let go of the Emperor. Divine Masculine, the establishment, action-oriented, gets it done, protective, authority, powerful, stability, leader, father. He won't let go of you. But your need to cleave together is unnatural, and you know it because you have a strong urge to leave. It's exciting. Well, no, I've got that backwards. It's a little too normal is what it is. It's a little too real. You want to go, but this could be real, and that would call for a real commitment from you. But you want to go, but he won't let go of you. The two of you kind of cling to each other, but I'm not sure. And then we got 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, walking away. 8 of Cups, walking away. Convertible, because you're all stretched out of shape. You're just exhausted. You can only be one. You can't. You're too old to play these many layered games. You want to be one thing. Oh, I'm wrong. Because that's what's happened. And you're not a convertible anymore. You're a station wagon. And you want to recover your youth and your freedom. Six of Cups, the codependent relationship. Something, you've got some kind of relationship, but there's something, one of these things is not like the other. It's not what it appears to be. 9 of Swords. Trapped in a relationship you don't want to be in. 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Mental anguish, a psychological trauma, lost love or hope, dark thoughts, anxiety, fear, nightmares, insomnia, worry. The answer is no. Yeah, you don't want to be here. You want to get back to a younger time, a time before now, a time before this emperor that you're choosing to walk away from. I don't want to say no more until I don't get that. I don't get that. So you can't hold me to anything. Because I said, okay, show me the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups and walking away. In your past, you walked away passionately. Because you choose you, damn it. 9 of Pentacles. And your life is stormy and chaotic. 8 of Cups. You like chaos. You thrive in chaos. And you walked away, you said, you're starting to learn, I think, that chaos isn't all it's cracked up to be. You found yourself in a stable place and it scared you. With a soulmate. You found a soulmate. Someone who is commitment worthy. And you want to leave him, but yet he feels like home. You're a tempest in a teapot, though, and you're a lot weaker than you think. To continue this commitment, to let this get real with him, is to make yourself vulnerable, and he has hurt you in the past, right? What was that? There's the 5 of Pentacles, yes. And you're addressing that right now. Do you... Okay, so you're at a crossroads. You're in a relationship with a dude that has done you a grave disservice, but you also care about him greatly. And the crossroads that you are at is you're determining right now whether or not you're going to stay. And you're leaning toward no. You're no longer interested, not like you were. Happy on your own, stormy chaos. The thrill of life, you feel like you've lost the thrill. The thrill has gone. I can't do B.B. King at all. Well, there was that one time. Anyway, you're just sitting back watching him. You really can't interact much because it's kind of fragile. You feel kind of hysterical. You're the front of the storm. Do you even know what you think? Changes from one moment to another. They're simultaneous. A desire for 2 different things, but you can only have one. And well, I got news for you. You might as well choose your soulmate, because the other one is in the past. It's a time of the past, and you're not that convertible anymore. I think it's cause for a change of perception. You're going to have to come around to seeing the value of a station wagon. Okay. Or maybe you just need to mellow out some. Just try to mellow out. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're getting ready to go. The car's running. You're going to run away. Midlife crisis. Okay. You're moving away from... You have a feeling of nostalgia. You wish it was like it used to be. But you're just watching him because all your hard work is coming undone. It's too stormy and chaotic to maintain. And you'd be better off on your own. Okay. Now here's what I don't get. Because the 4 of Pentacles is like, well, either you won't let go of it, and I can see you don't want to let go of him, but you don't want to commit either. You don't want to... You want to have your cake and eat it too. But maybe you're withholding. What are you withholding from the Emperor? I don't see you withholding nothing. But you are sad about something. You want to walk away. So there's something that you would try not to do again if you could, but I don't. It's all about the heart. Alright, Spirit, help me understand the 4 of Pentacles and the Emperor. What does the 4 of Pentacles mean to the Emperor? Or are you holding on to your power? This card says Divine Masculine. Show me the 4 of Pentacles. Unhappy and a wish to not repeat these events. You're exhausted. You're done with pretending to be enthusiastic about it. You're not happy. You're withdrawn. You're taking out the slop. You're my way or the highway, the cat. If you want this help, you will earn it. My way or the highway. Not happy with the Emperor. I'd be happier on my own. That's where I'd really rather be. So you withhold yourself because you're detached. But it looks like withholding. But you could give a fuck. But it's with reason. It's just not meant to be. You've fallen out of love with this character. You're no longer interested in it. The flame, you know your heart doesn't leap when you see him. You'd be happier on your own. At first I thought that was going to go somewhere different. Too bad. But you look to love again. You'll try again. He's just not the one you thought he was. I'm going to have to cut him off. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Cups. Walking away. Convertible. Because you are trying to get back to a younger day, a younger you. You won't see that you're a station wagon. You're not a convertible. You need to let it go. You need to let go of your illusions about reality. And there you are, letting go. So maybe that also includes your need. In letting go of your illusions, you're able to let go of your need to fake enthusiasm, to pretend to be happy in a place that you're not. Your confusion is going away. I would think it's a shift in perspective as you realize that you're not a convertible, that you're a station wagon. Timeline. Lost time. A desire to reclaim lost time, but you know that you can't. 6 of Cups. The codependent relationship. To help people. Charity, fairness, to take care of people in as much as you're able in a fair way. Don't forget to take care of yourself. That's never there in the 6 of Cups. And the 9 of Swords, to be trapped as a caretaker. Oh my God, what have I done? I was happier on my own. And you're going to decide to go. So you have this big communication. You're trapped in this you're trapped endlessly helping somebody in this relationship because you're obligated to, you're attached to this because that's comes with them and they always need your help. You're always helping them. Here's the big communication about it, where you discover that you'd be better off on your own. This ain't what it was cracked up to be. It didn't do nothing for you that you couldn't have done for yourself. Or, sorry, this. It's all lies. Bunch of lies, bunch of hoo-ha. You should be looking toward your future, because you'd be happier on your own. Okay. Yeah. This is a dude deck. Now we're going to have advice from the Pleroma. You rolled the Animal Oracle for the dude, the Slavic Tarot Slavic, yeah. The Witch's Tarot and the Jack-o'-lantern. And if I didn't tell you, you had the Intuitive Tarot for the sidekick up here. The rest of the stuff is standard for a Just the Facts Ma'am reading, which is those altered decks. I'm not going to go back into it again. Okay. This is a dude deck. Anything you get from this may be how dude sees it. You could, if you're trying to approach dude and talk to dude, you might think of it. This is probably going to be a path that he will hear, or a way that he can understand. Men often have problems understanding women, they just do. And if this may be a path for you, a path of communication for you, or you can apply to whoever you want, yourself, whoever. But this is a dude deck. If you seek dude's help, this might be pertinent. Otherwise, this is what you see as strong points about yourself. This is strengths about you, or maybe dude. You pick. You're a hard worker. You're busy like a beaver. You can depend on you. You'll tell the truth. That was one of the big cards earlier, but you're a cat. All your fucks have flown. That's the truth. You don't care anymore. Freedom. Horse. A white horse coming, a white ghost horse coming out of a portal in a graveyard. You know what the horse means, accept the help. There's that pentacle. But the help, you don't want the help. It would be easier to do it on your own. Okay. Okay, I'll do it like this. It would be easier to do it on your own. If you seek help from dude, you should work very, very hard on his behalf, then guilt him with the truth of it. And make him give you the help that you need. He will pull one out. Dude's pretty amazing when he wants to be. So are you. This is very crafty. Well, you didn't come all this way to just dress in rags. That's abundance. Peacock. You're going to have to kiss his ass for a little bit. 39666. You're already riled up about it. Beautiful. A very displeased face. Wrapped in beautiful flowers and a peacock, for crying out loud. But inside of all that, you're like plain Jane. You don't see the beauty in it. You don't see the... You're too busy being responsible to see the beauty in the thing. Because you're so responsible. You need to lighten up. Lighten up. Get a sense of humor, too. Be aware of what's going on around you and keep an eye to the sky. Not everything around you has your best interest at heart. So be a clever girl. Now we have the Slavic Tarot. Kitty, 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 kitty. Here they go. Fucking up my shit. Come here, lay down, heifer. You're in trouble. You're a problem. She come up here last night and laid her ass up in my shit and growled at me when I moved her. Knight of Wands. Here is your immature love interest. This is your squeaky wheel. Here's your problem. Your problem. Your wunderkin. The Magician. You've done everything. Nine of Cups. That's like the fourth one. You'd rather be off on your own. You're done. You're fixing to cut. Cutting ties. Oh my God, I done been to town. I'm gonna start my fast again tomorrow, but I went to White Castle. And I'm hurting. I'm going to bed. Six of Wands. You're tired of being a support actor in his traveling circus, and you want to shine the light on yourself. What happened? Yeah, I dropped it. Ain't that weird? Sorry, but I just lost my connection. I mean, I don't know if I have to be online for this or not. I'm doing it on SBO or SOB or old dirty bastard. I don't remember what it is. I forgot what I was doing there. Oh, am I connected? No, I wasn't connected. Let me make sure. Okay, I still have the microphone. I was so upset yesterday. It was a good reading. And it was my first experimental with this, and I felt like it went really well. Okay. Anyway, you're ready to have people talking about you. You're ready to talk about you. You're tired of the crisis. You're ready to talk about something else, and that would be you. You're the things that you are interested in. Ten of Swords. Ow, ow. You feel you've been holding yourself back for so long. It's been a disservice to you. I mean, you know how some people get, you give me an ulcer? Yeah. Well, the Ten of Swords are an end of a thing, right? And the time comes when you're going to be moving into that popularity, and people are going to be looking at you with approval, and life gets better. This just isn't the game for you. This isn't the game you wanted to play. You're going to take control of this. Like I said, the only way to win is not to play. Because this is what playing the game did for you. Okay? It's not good. Three of Wands. You should be looking toward your future. Three of Wands and looking toward your future. Go be that cat. Oh. I'm sorry. Once I lose my flow, that's pretty much it. And well, wasn't that good anyway, was it? Then we got the Witch's Tarot. This is a pip deck. I don't particularly care for this deck, but that's what it rolled. Well, actually, I rolled 8, which is dealer's choice, which is just a big square Tupperware box. There's about I don't know. A lot of it's just storage now. There's not all the decks I don't like are back there, and I'll play them when I roll it. But you know, it is Halloween, so I got it out. Here we have the world. It's over, Susie, Sally, Donna, Jean. You don't love him no more. It's over. With the King of Pentacles. Ooh, it is over. The World and Death with the King of Pentacles in the middle. The momentous moment of now. Is all this happening right now? You see my baby down there? Patience and endurance. Strong until you weren't. But that was then. This is now. And you want to look at yourself. And we all shine on. 5, 6, 7, 8 of wands. 8 of wands. You're defending. You could easily fall back into he's not going to let you go. He'll never let you go. Somebody may be sick. He could be sick. You should find out. Eight of Wands. There may be more to this conversation than you're ready to get. Okay? When you do have this conversation, you maybe get more than you're bargaining on, so you should probably try to be fair, in a fair mood when you go in there. Don't go in there mad. They'll shut down and not tell you what needs to be told. Or the opportunity to talk, or an opportunity for you to suggest or to inquire. It's not going to come up if you all are fighting. You feel me? You're going to have this talk, and it may be more than you bargained on. Jack-o'-lantern tarot. But you just don't care. The Hermit. Hasta la pasta. King of Cups. Queen of Swords. He did you wrong. And whatever's going on now doesn't change that. Because a lie is a lie is a lie. And that lie changed everything. And it made you hard and bitter and antisocial. You look to your future alone and happy. 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. The Star. It's a new gig now. That changed everything. Whatever it was, it changed everything. This is a long time coming. A long time coming. Knight of Swords. You're mad. You can tell him what for too. Death. It's over. You're going to tell him. You're going to end it. That's the long and the short of it. You're going to end it if you haven't already. He may be sick. I don't think you've done it yet. I think you still have to have this conversation. Be careful what you say. Because when you're spouting off, giving him what for, you might miss something else that's going on. I got rid of the chubby chicks, and I brought back the summary. And this is your generic advice from the I Want My Money Back Oracle. Is you need to rely on your inner vision. Cut through the fog of confusion with your power of discernment. Well, the cat sees the truth. When you finally get around to having this conversation, maintain your your calmness, your detachment. 6, 7, 8, 8 of Pentacles. It's hard work to be happy. You worked so hard trying to make this work. You tried so hard to make this work. You played the game, you crossed the T's, you dotted the I's, you did everything right. To see that happy is just a game. So much work to see that happiness is just a game. The vernal equinox, from dark to light. In a few days, it's time. You should act now. Fresh start, awakening, and spring. Didn't I say something about spring? It might have been in the other reading. Page of Swords, you've had this guy all over the place. He's just watching. You could have somebody maybe spying on you. It could be the beginning of independent thought. Are you playing mind games? Because this could be mind games too. It could be forcing you to pretend your enthusiasm. You work so hard just to force yourself to pretend to be happy. It's got to be more than this. I worked too hard at this for this not to be what I want. Flippant, nothing to say, gossip, sorry, yeah, okay. The spy, the vicious malignancy, the person that says that you're the entitled hooer. Flippant, nothing to say, because he can't back it up. He just acted out. It's passive aggressive. Gossip, sarcastic, cynical, not speaking your truth. Leaving you with unanswered questions because he can't address it because he did it wrong. He did you wrong in the past too. Never been addressed. Always been excused. The elephant in the room. Well, it is what it is, and you're seeing it, and you just don't give a fuck. You're not going to have it's not even. It's not a possibility because it's not. You won't have it. You don't feel about him the same. And you'd be happier on your own. Spilled milk. No use crying over spilt milk. Regret. Sadness. You thought you were soulmates. But you have to protect yourself from this, right? You gotta get away from that. You have regret. Accidents happen. Don't sweat the small stuff. Mistakes, leave it in the past. It's over. It can't be changed. It's over. It can't be changed. What's done is done. You're disappointed that there was never any closure or accountability about it. It's cleanup time. Let it go. Do what has to be done. And then the cherry on top is the Fool. A clean start. Happy ever after. And then your oracle is the Panda. You need to have strong boundaries. Your space is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura, and you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important, and you must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. Well, you just can't be bothered right now. You are detached. You're antisocial. You want to be left alone. Your space is sacred. Everyone needs to get out of your space. And you're going to have to stand your ground about it. And you might forgive him for what happened yesterday, but in times gone by, this here, back to this again, this betrayal. There's been some time. You may have There's no use crying over spilt milk, so you struggle to carry on, but you've never forgot that, and it's never healed. There's never been any closure for it, or accountability, or owning up to anything. Just to look toward the future while you stand on a gushing wound. And that's always, you have to detach from it because it hurts. To not be detached from that is to still feel the pain. His time has passed. All your fucks have flown. Alright. That's all I got. Leave it in the comments. And I think I'm going to keep it this way. Both the very vague and the biggest big. I like it. And then I still get to roll for those 4 positions, because why have all these out here if I never use them, right? So I get to go back to rolling too, and I like that.